Some people are physically still, but mentally running for their lives. Their body is on the couch. Their mind is 3 mistakes behind and 5 disasters ahead. Nothing is happening in the room, but inside, something is chasing them. Maybe this is why silence feels loud to you. Maybe this is why rest feels suspicious. You close your laptop, but the meeting keeps talking. You leave the conversation, but one sentence follows you home. You brush your teeth while defending yourself to someone who is not there. You lie in bed and suddenly become the judge, the witness, and the accused. And the strangest part is this: you are not always thinking because you want answers. Sometimes you are thinking because stopping feels unsafe. There is a hidden alarm inside the mind. It does not ring like fear. It rings like responsibility. It says, check again. It says, prepare better. It says, remember what went wrong last time. And if you are ambitious, this alarm can disguise itself as discipline. It can sound like standards. It can sound like intelligence. It can even sound like being a good person. But slowly, it steals the one thing it promised to protect: your peace. The mind that helped you succeed becomes the mind that will not let you arrive. You finish one task and instantly feel the next one watching you. You receive one compliment and remember the one strange look. You make one decision and begin mourning the lives you did not choose. This is where overthinking becomes more than thought. It becomes a room you cannot leave, and every exit has a question written above it. What if I am wrong? What if they misunderstood me? What if I waste my potential? What if calm is where I lose control? Here is the part most people miss. Your mind is not trying to ruin your life. It is trying to prevent pain from surprising you. So it turns life into a rehearsal. Before the message arrives, you rehearse the rejection. Before the opportunity appears, you rehearse the failure. Before the room judges you, you judge yourself first. It feels like protection, but it becomes a private punishment. The brain starts believing that if it can imagine every danger, it can finally relax. But imagination has no finish line. Every solved worry creates a smaller worry behind it. Every answer opens another door. Every plan reveals another risk. And the mind whispers, just one more thought. That is the trap. The mind asks for certainty in a world that only offers probability. So you keep thinking, hoping certainty is one thought away. But the next thought does not free you. It hires you again. This is why relaxing can feel harder than working. Work gives the mind a target. Rest gives the mind a mirror. And in that mirror, you meet everything you outran all day. The unsent apology, the strange tone in a friend's voice, the career path you are not sure about, the version of yourself you are afraid you are failing. So your mind keeps moving, not because movement solves everything, but because stillness makes the fear visible. The solution is not to destroy your thoughts. A silent mind is not the goal. A safer relationship with your mind is the goal, because thoughts become louder when they are treated like emergencies. They soften when they are treated like weather. A worry can appear without becoming an order. A memory can hurt without becoming a trial. A possibility can exist without becoming a prophecy. You do not have to answer every thought to be responsible. You do not have to replay every moment to learn from it. You do not have to predict every outcome to be safe. Sometimes the bravest thing is not figuring it out. Sometimes it is letting the unfinished thing stay unfinished for one more breath. This is where peace begins, not with perfect clarity, not with total control, but with the tiny realization that a thought can knock without being invited in. You can notice it, you can name it, you can let it pass through the room. And when it returns, because it will, you do not have to become it. You are not the courtroom in your head. You are not the alarm. You are not the endless rehearsal. You are the one who finally notices the rehearsal happening. And that noticing is the first quiet place. Maybe your mind has been running for years. Maybe it was trying to save you. But tonight, it does not have to run alone. You can sit beside it. You can breathe once. And for one small moment, nothing needs to be solved. And then another small moment can follow it. Not because the mind is fixed, but because you stopped treating it like an enemy. The thoughts may still return, but now there is space around them. A pause between you and the alarm. A little room between fear and action. And inside that room, you can finally rest. Not forever, but enough to remember that you are here. Not behind, not broken, just tired from running in a place where you